people right on top of the crease area. His ability to make the stops in tight, I think, separates himself. And you got a matchup here, the KG vet, Trevor Baptiste, maybe best ever. I think that's the case against Zach Tucci, who is a rookie. In the strength of Tucci, though, he's a good counter-type face-off player. So if Baptiste wins that initial clamp, don't be surprised if Tucci has some tricks in his bag in terms of countering Baptiste, but Baptiste isn't your ordinary face-off guy.
70% on the season going against the rookie Tucci. This is just his 4th game. Baptiste, look at him, just spits it out to himself, and we're underway.
Everyone. So props to Eric Law, props to the PLL for understanding that.
And props to Chris Gray for scoring that first goal of the game for Atlas Park. I know you want to see that again because you were super impressed with that shot.
Ridiculous. With your eyes, the defense is going to mirror that with their sticks. No knockdown there.
And Ryan Conrad thought it might be for him. He pulled in his stick just in time to let it sail over to Ryan Conrad, who evens this game at 1 apiece. Trevor might score. He might shoot. He does and scores! Yeah, that lights up the crowd here in Denver.
Gotta respect the man. He can pull it. Hey, Trevor, when are they going to start picking you up on a break?
I don't know, but I'm cool with it.
You're cool with it because you can get it done. I've watched you on this field as a player practicing at Denver. I've seen that many, many times. What is your overall offensive mindset when you win that draw?
Just try to look where they're sliding from, find the open person. If no one slides, go for a shot.
Keep shooting.
Appreciate it.
Sun Clarella powering athletes under the helmet. Had to let Trevor go because he's got to take another draw at the stripe. Got 2 80 percentage point games this year in terms of winning percentage. It's ridiculous.
What people don't talk about, too, is his stamina. Right? Like, he can run all day.
And he's a big dude. Really big guy.
Oh, yeah. I remember coming here for a practice and watching. He reminds me of, like, you know, the Johnny Dangerously character. No respect. Like, why don't you hear inside shots?
No face-off for Baptiste, but no problem, as face-off was won by Danny Logan. This will be an offensive opportunity right now. Gray shoots.
Yeah, guys, just keep an eye on Zach Tucci here in this upcoming face-off. He had to sit down behind the bench in between his last one. He's really, really hot. He was guzzling down Gatorade. Just this heat, guys, is taking a toll on a lot of these people. Keep in mind, we're on turf. It's a lot hotter when you're on turf.
I'm sure you can attest to that, Katie, being down there all day long, all afternoon long, as that now afternoon sun starts beating on that turf here at Peter Barton, and Tucci is going to be huge for them. He's already going against the best face-off guy in the league. Atlas get possession. Gray. Baptiste staying on tee. Fakes the shot. Now he shoots it. Ward, look how far out Ward went out to meet. Right, Michael Sowers. They got the cool towel, right? And I think we're going to see a lot of that today. Don't you think, Clark? Because it's going to be mid-90s today. Real heat wave here in Colorado. And we're already seeing Zach Tucci struggling a little bit with, you know, the heat and staying hydrated. You're gonna
dance around and be cute out there. This is a big physical matchup, and we got to go hard at that cage. So Schlosser certainly putting in and executing for his guy.
Schlosser's wearing his mesh like a dude from my high school that was getting ready to go to a Motley Crue concert back in 1985, too. Atlas come right back.
That's a 2-ball. These kids now are growing up knowing, where do I want to eventually play? I want to play in the PLL. Defenders, because of the shorter field and their ability to cross the midfield in a few strides and be part of the offense, it's real.
Oh, good catch and an even better save from Cannon.
And just an old school shot. I tell people all the time, stick high, shoot low, money.
Craig Schick thought for sure he was going to deflect that ball right out of his cross, and he got nothing but air. Another violation on the face-off, this time against Trevor Baptiste.
I just feel like, oh, will their follow-through kind of be halted? Not with Jeff Teat, because his wrists are so quick that he doesn't even have, like, the most aggressive follow-through. A lot of guys will shoot, and the head of their stick completely goes across their body. Not with Teat.
Cold towel there. See a lot of that today. See some substituting that maybe you don't normally see either in a game. Of temperatures in the mid-90s, midday sun now. Clear blue sky beating down on this field here. Peter Barton. Baptiste back in at the stripe. Gets the better of Tucci. Now he gets around him, shoots, piped it. That goes into the back of the net. I don't even know how it did. Waterdog players are complaining about how it went in. I'm sure that players were kind of wondering what that was all about too.
Yeah, the PLL continues to adapt and adjust in the right way and tweaking some of the rules. Allowing the air gate back.
Tucci sends it forward, thought he might be able to pick up the GB. Can't, but his teammate does. Courier, one of the best in the business at it, gets in front of the goal. Can't get it through traffic. Still keeps possession though. Sowers, back to his left. Conrad.
There that Zach Tucci can go down swinging with. And he's also a really good athlete, so those scrums, he can chase the ball down with Baptiste.
First face-off violation of this second half, right on the second. Dennis is eschewing the undershirt, the shoulder pads, no interest. Not even a property of Atlas Lacrosse underneath that mesh jersey. Half shirt. Face-off taken by Logan. Oh, pass deflected, otherwise Teeter would have had time and
all alone. And in that spot, he scored more on this field in college than any Denver Pioneer player ever.
Came here and did a piece with him on shooting, didn't you? An unbelievable
Yes.
shooter in college.
He's one of those beautiful shooters, right?
This is going to be big here, too, at the stripe, as it always is when you're in a close game. Violation against Tucci. Now, that's already 2 violations against him in this.
Unbelievable in terms of what he brings to the table as a righty and a lefty. The accuracy, the velocity, and more importantly, the confidence that he has in his offhand makes him that special of a player, because the scout on him, like, don't shade him one way. If you shade him one way, he goes the other. But that takes practice, it takes reps, and endless.
And now we go to the stripe. Tucci has done yeoman's work. Can he keep it up? Looked like Baptiste was going to snag it, but no, Tucci off the ground.
Yeah, Tucci has done unbelievable work. It's down opponents' offensive midfielders. He is the equalizer, the best all-around midi. I'm going to say he's the best midi. That's Tom Schreiber, but he's the best all-around. He does everything.
Dearth wins possession, pipes it. Physical battle. Baptiste banging into bodies. You got a Lacrosse head down there. You got a stick on the field as well. The helmet powered by Sun Chlorella.
Trevor, where has the rookie Zach Tucci challenged you the most today?
He's doing a great job scrapping it up, and I'm really impressed with how he's on the same page with his wingman. The double pole, they've been doing well as Zach Courier on the wing. They've been getting in really fast and scrapping it up. He's been doing good.
What are you looking to do on this next draw?
I'm looking to win.
Simple as that. Thank you, Trevor. 13-11. You start the fourth quarter. We'll keep Trevor open here so we can hear what a big-time face-off sounds like with the best face-off men in the world.
That's you.
Well, he did it. He won.
Yeah, we're good.
Did what he said he was going to do.
He never gets rattled either, right?
Think about that. You're all the way over here. If you're new to the sport of lacrosse, he's a close defender. He's got to stay on this half of the field, essentially. You got to have 3 players over here on this half of the field. So he's watching all that stuff going on the offensive side, Card.
Giving commentary.
Right. Beautiful pickup on the GB. Got a timeout. Atlas won.
Playmaker. They're very similar in terms of they can quarterback an offense without having to dominate or strangle the ball. They don't need the ball in their stick for long, either of them.
Tucci, bouncer. can cannon up to the task. And what did I tell you 2 points ago when we were in a timeout break? I said in some of these games, when it's a 3-goal disadvantage at this point in time in the game, it's almost too big of a hill to climb. But when you got Trevor Baptiste at the face-off dot, it's never too big of a hill to climb because you're getting possessions.
Box. No one passed him along.
Baptiste, talk about a master class. Gets possession again for the Bulls, all tied up. Katie's down on the field.
I'm with Daniel here. Daniel, how are you able to win coming up?
Rolls with that nice question mark, and he delivers.
And now with the lead, this man right here at the face-off stripe, things are totally different. You know, just
allowed to Napoli get that past Jack Kincaid.
This is huge right here, huge face-off. A lot of physicality there, a lot of pushing and shoving. One chance here, Courier, can he get it to go? The pass was deflected by Durkin. He had McCardle wide open. Durkin
dealing with Baptiste, the best in the world. Number 9 in white, Tucci, the rookie, 8 in black.
Baptiste, will he push it? Gets it to Teat.